way you structure your day or your workflow to be more productive?
I have a personal assistant, so she makes me do a lot of things that are important. So actually, let's talk about hacking real quick, right? Like the idea of like, credit card hacking or travel hacking or, house hacking. Let's talk about self-discipline hacking. I have zero self-discipline, almost none. Like if there's a cookie on the counter, I will eat it. If there is a meeting I can skip, I will skip it. If there is anything I need to do, I will let myself down. I will lie to myself. I will disappoint myself all day long. As a result, I'm really bad at getting things done. So I've had to hack my way into being productive and being efficient. I'll give you a couple examples. One, I hire a personal assistant. So Jane, who's my assistant right now, Jane's awesome. Jane makes sure that I do the most important things and will yell at me. And I tell her like she has permission to like force me to do things. And there's ways to do it, right? For example, the massage. I mentioned earlier, I get a massage once a week. I don't get a massage because it feels good. I mean, yes, it feels good, right? Like massages are fun. I get a massage because I know the most important thing as an entrepreneur that I can do is have uninterrupted thinking time every week. But I don't do it. Like I won't do it. I will write down, I'll put on my calendar, go sit at the beach and go think for an hour and a half or just process, journal. I won't do it because I lie to myself and I disappoint myself all the time. But when Adriana, my Brazilian masseuse, shows up in my driveway and she's pulling behind this giant massage chair, well, now I'm going to do it, right? Because I've now obligated myself to somebody else. So then I go and get an hour and a half long massage. And most of the best ideas and problem solving I've had are during that massage. So a massage is simply a way that I have hacked my lack of self-discipline to do the things that I want to do. I hire a personal trainer to come to my house to work out. I do the food thing, like you said. I have somebody now helping with the kids so that I can do other things. I align my life so that way I am obligated to do the things that I know I need to do, but lack the self-discipline to get it done. I even have like accountability groups, like mastermind groups that we meet every week and go through our goals. All this is designed to get me to just do something because I'm so darn lazy. Let me just throw out a couple more ideas in case people are interested in more ways they can kind of hack their laziness or their self-discipline. One of them, I am a big believer in like checking boxes. Maybe there's the Seinfeld Strategy. Let's talk about this one. Seinfeld has this quote from years ago. It's probably made up. It's probably one of those like Abe Lincoln said it kind of things, but where he said every day he writes one joke. And when he's done with the joke, he puts a big check mark on like a spreadsheet or something like that. And after a while, you start getting a lot of check marks in a row. And so his advice to this up and coming comedian he gave was, don't break the chain of check marks. Just don't break the chain. So I'm a bigger believer of doing little tiny actions over and over and over and over, and then putting them on a checklist. Like that's why I said I have a checklist inside my bathroom mirror for some of our relationship habits. But I do it in my journal every single morning. So for example, like read one page. I can read one page, or I can. I'm really bad at flossing, right? So like I'll be like, I'm gonna floss. Like these are things. Now I'm not good at it, but because I'm tracking it now, and because I have an accountability group that looks at my tracking, I've now I would look stupid if I showed up and was like, yeah, well, I said I was gonna eat healthy all week, but I just ate, Cheetos and Mai Tais all week. Like I would just look stupid because I don't want to disappoint my accountability buddies, like the other guys that are like, hey, we're gonna, build our businesses too. So I don't want to look bad in front of other people. So I will then get that, what do you want to call it? Accountability around them. In fact, in my own company, I operate a system called EOS. Have you read Traction? Gino Wickman's Traction. So Gino Wickman has a book called Traction. It's right here. Get a grip on your business. It's basically a system for pulling all the different pieces of your business together into one cohesive system. And so it's kind of like what I said earlier with the goals. You have your big 10-year goal maybe and a 3-year goal, and you track it down to a meeting that you have once a week with your team. But in that meeting, I say out loud in that meeting, like last week, I said I would do blank and I blank. Like last week, I said I would call 3 investors. I called 2. In other words, I have to fail. I have to publicly fail in front of my team if I don't deliver on the thing I said I was going to do. So by adding in that piece of the meeting through the book Traction, again, we operate on this kind of system, but that piece of the meeting is I said I would do this. I did this. That holds me accountable because although I will let myself down, I don't want to let my team down. right? Like, I don't want to let them down. So the more I can obligate myself to things, the more likely the things get done. I mean, at the end of the day, you are the results of what you repeatedly do. I'm going to say that again, because this is like one of the most profound statements. I didn't invent it. I've heard it said in many different times, in many different ways. I'll say you get the results of what you repeatedly do. You eat chips and nachos and Mai Tais every day, you're going to get overweight. You jog every single day, you're going to lose weight. You spend 15 minutes every day looking into your significant other's eyes, having a real conversation, you're going to have a better relationship. You avoid them, you're going to have a bad one, right? So there are certain things in life that give us the result of life that we want. So all we need to do to be successful in anything, I really believe this, is like know where you want to go, know what things are going to get you there. And when I say things, I mean the habits, the traits, the systems, whatever. So know where you want to go, know the things that are going to get you there, track those things, and get accountability on it. If it's a group of guys getting accountability together, or guys meaning guys or girls, or is it hiring a performance coach, whatever that is, get the accountability. So know where you're going, figure out what the steps are needed to get there, track it so you can be aware of you getting there or not getting there, and then get accountability so you can hack your self-discipline. You can accomplish anything by doing that.